I'm Mighty Q-Dog, and you're listening to the Cartridge Club.
Oh, you know what? Weekly.
Weekly.
It's better.
I don't know.
All right, we are back with some news. You got some news?
I do have a little bit of news. First off, I want to talk about this Game Informer. This is this month's Game Informer.
It's pretty for everybody listening. It's got really beautiful
Amazing
artwork
graphic,
of RPG
artwork.
Characters.
Yeah, the backs, Super Mario RPG, Garrus.
Who's that?
Witcher. That is
Went right for him.
Panzer Dragoon Saga, maybe?
That looks like a fairly good guess to me.
Anyway, the list is actually pretty good. I agree with a lot of them. A lot of my favorite games are on this list.
I did not read this.
And there is a game on here that will be in our next season of the Cartridge Club that has been unannounced up to this point.
What is it?
I'm not going to say, but they are one of the people on the cover.
Oh.
So.
Well, now I'm very intrigued.
It's a good list. Try not to move so much in that chair this week because you caused a lot of squeaks. And last week I cursed.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. So last week we said we said we made 55 minutes without cursing. That was wrong. We'd actually cursed at 29 minutes. What can you do?
Is it Horizon?
We're gonna have to wait and see.
Kingdom Hearts? You know what? I would like both those games in the club.
Yeah. So that's my first piece of news. What do you got for news?
Oh, sorry. What was the list about again?
Top 100 RPGs of all time.
Like they did it at the same time that IGN did, or is this
really
IGN's
weird?
magazine?
No, this is GameStop's magazine, EB Games.
That's just weird. The two lists.
I agree with this list much more than.
Oh, I gotta see this list. Let's pause. Let's pause this.
They actually get the Super Nintendo SquareSoft RPG ordering correct.
Yeah, you mean correct?
Correct.
They get it correct.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta see this.
For the most part.
But I must resist because this is not good podcasting.
Not even a little. What else you got? You got any for news?
Yeah, I got some things for news. Starting with, oh my gosh, what do I start with? I'm gonna start with you remember we talked about last week Project Rabbit?
Yeah.
They had a $4.95 million stretch goal
to make it to the Switch.
Yep. They got a lot of heat for that.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to ask to bring it to Switch. So
yeah, a lot of heat. So anyway, they listened and they took down all of the stretch goals, and they're going to rework it and then put it back up. I don't know if it has since gone back up, but I think it's cool that they're going to try and make it so it's on the Switch.
Yeah. Well, I think it's cool they listen to the fans.
Yeah, at least give it a chance.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't think they made that much money yet.
So if you're a fan of Guitar Man and you're a fan of Parappa the Rapper,
yeah,
you should probably go and kickstart this if you think you might want it, because it might not get made at this point.
Yeah,
because they were only at as of Tuesday, they were at less than 10% of their total goal, just to make it, not stretch goals even, just to make it.
Yeah, I don't think they were making all that much, but hopefully it'll get there. And you can get a physical edition for £35, I believe it is.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
£35. Yeah, you got any more news?
I do have one. So Ubisoft has an unannounced Nintendo Switch game being made. So in their
is it the Mario RPG?
In their most recent financial call, Elaine Martinez, the CFO, revealed this piece of news. We have new guidance on the Switch. We have one new game not announced, and we have also Just Dance that is coming on the machines, plus one or two others.
Oh, so there's three games?
So the one or two others, we already know we're getting Rayman Legends. We're getting Just Dance.
Well, we're getting Rayman Legends?
Yeah, they're re-releasing it.
Are they going to say it's in February and then release it in September? Oh boy.
As well, so that's good news. That this now the unannounced game is probably the heavily rumored Rabbids / Mario RPG title.
Yeah, you think that's real? You think it's a real thing?
A lot of people are talking about it. I don't know how it couldn't be real at this point. If it wasn't, I think that there's enough people talking about it, enough buzz, that they have made it real.
Okay, so what do you think of it?
They've willed it into existence.
What do you think of the idea of it?
I'm going to hold judgment until I see it. The Rabbids I do not find entertaining at all, though.
No, this sounds like it will not be aimed at me at all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, but Ubisoft also said in the same meeting, on top of this, as we have said for quite some time now, we will be delivering some great games for the Switch. The platform's launch is going incredibly well, and we believe the Switch has the potential to reach wide audience. As you know, Ubisoft has been the leading third-party publisher on Nintendo's console over the past 10 years, and we intend to maintain that position.
Wow. So what do you think of Beyond Good and Evil? Think it's going to happen? Think it's one of the games we're talking about?
Beyond Good and Evil 2? Oh, that could be... That could be the unannounced game.
Who knows? Who knows?
That would be exciting.
Yeah, so it probably won't be true.
Probably not.
Squirtle making an appearance somewhere. Do you know where?
Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear.
Build a Pokemon.
Did you see it? It looks adorable.
Is that the one that looked like a penis that Ben Rowland put on Twitter?
Wow, I don't think
There was a Squirtle image that looked, it was very phallic.
Squirtle is not. He's a turtle.
It was the image if you guys are following Ben Rowland,
I know that Ben knows his phallic pictures, so I don't doubt you. But but no, he looks adorable. There was a raincoat picture that you could put a raincoat on him.
Yep.
Anyway, adorable. I hope it's still around when Avery's a little older, and we can go build a Squirtle.
Yeah.
Thanks to Julian Vega, I think, for pointing that out too.
We got Julian. It's like the club has this army of reporters. Thankfully, because all we have is an IGN app. The next thing I wanted to talk about though is the Nintendo Direct based on ARMS.
Oh yeah, I forgot that even happened because it's ARMS.
Yeah. So
sorry, everyone.
The game still doesn't look super good to me.
But it's one of those things that I'm excited for the people who are excited for it. It looks like a game that I want to like, I just don't.
Yeah, exactly. So they're doing a test punch, which is like a global test fire. So it's a demo that allows you
beta?
Yeah, well no, it's a demo.
Oh, it's a demo.
Lets you try the game for a couple of weekends and as well lets them stress test their servers.
I think they did this with Splatoon, right?
They have done it with Splatoon in the past. Very successful with Splatoon. Hopefully it'll be successful with ARMS. There's a lot of people that are it seems like there's a lot of people that are on the fence about this game and that maybe they just need to get their hands on it to see if it's something they're interested in buying. Nintendo obviously believes in it because they're putting a lot behind it.
Yeah.
And they're doing this global test fire on it, or global test punch on it. The dates are available on Nintendo's website, but you can download the game now to be ready for them. I believe the first one is like the 27th, 28th of May.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like when you get a chance to try something before you buy it.
And at the end of that ARMS Direct, they gave a Splatoon single-player trailer.
Oh, very good. Both games, I'm not that interested in. I don't know what it is.
No?
Just not for me. I don't know. Maybe because they're competitive multiplayer games?
Maybe.
And I'm just not into that scene, I guess.
What do you got next?
Netflix is making a Witcher show.
Ooh, is that going to air before or after the Zelda show?
That was never announced from Netflix.
I believe it was.
No. Highly rumored. There's no way Netflix announced that.
I'm almost certain it was Netflix who said, hey, we're making a Zelda show, and then Nintendo said, no, you're not.
Why would they say that? That doesn't make sense.
We're gonna need confirmation. We'll go to the internet for this. We'll get some confirmation on that.
Well, we got a lot of reporters.
There was rumors of a Zelda show being on Netflix.
Definitely rumors. And there's confirmation of a Castlevania one.
CD Projekt Red is not involved in the Witcher Netflix show.
I didn't know that. But I mean, do you really need them involved?
I'm pretty sure it was CD Projekt Red. It was them or somebody from there. You keep going.
CD Projekt Red made the game, but did they write the books? Aren't these based on books?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure 100%, obviously.
We are awesome at news.
Wow, we need more reporters.
They are making... Here we go. Witcher dev not involved in the Netflix TV series.
Okay, well, who is?
CD Projekt Red. So I was right. I like
but successful video game adaptation.
Right.
So is the guy who actually wrote The Witcher involved?
Oh.
Because that's who I want involved. Yeah, but anyway, it's still pretty cool. I'm excited to see what comes out. I'm also excited to play the Witcher series when they finally release a trilogy. Why has that not happened yet? Are they still doing Witcher 3 DLC? Maybe they are.
No, I think they finished.
So maybe next year we'll get the... or maybe E3 they'll announce the trilogy.
Maybe.
Because who made that? CD Projekt Red? What else are they making? Maybe they are making the trilogy right now. Although they would probably get another company to port that. Anyway.
Probably.
Yeah, so that's cool. Netflix is just awesome lately, I think.
Yeah, they're all right. I find a lot of Netflix shows that seem to be reviewed really well by critics and by fans don't appeal to me after all.
Daredevil? You don't like Daredevil?
I enjoyed season 1.
Because it's awesome.
I enjoyed the first half of season 2.
Oh my god, the second half is way better.
Luke
You mean the
Cage-
second half you enjoyed?
No.
Oh.
The first half with Punisher was good. The second half fighting the mystical hand.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I got it mixed up. I got those two. Yeah, the first half's definitely better. But they're both good. It's just...
Luke Cage I stopped watching halfway through.
I haven't even started it.
Jessica Jones
Jessica Jones was good. I mean, there was a couple draggy episodes, but
Jessica Jones could have been.
these are all Marvel Netflix.
Could have been 7 shows.
What
or
other
at least
Netflix?
10.
Like,
And Iron Fist was absolute garbage.
These are all Marvel.
Right.
They've done others. I don't.
Sense 8 is almost unwatchable for me.
But was 3% Netflix? I think it was. I like that a lot.
There's just a lot of Netflix shows. I'm not saying they're bad shows. I'm just saying I don't enjoy them.
That Iron Fist was not reviewed well at all.
No.
So maybe you're all in the same boat as you.
Maybe.
Everybody agrees with you.
It's not. No. It's not necessarily 13 Reasons Why. While is a good show, I can't watch it anymore. I have stopped.
That is a very controversial show,
Yeah.
but still highly
So there's
rated.
a lot of like Netflix. I'm sure does a lot of things right. A lot of people are really big fans of Netflix. I'm just saying that.
You know what? After this conversation, I like them even more. All you're doing is pointing out how good they are.
All right.
Did you hear what's happening in the at the film festival right now?
No.
They
I heard Will Smith gave them a. He spoke up for
anyway,
them.
so they're all mad at Netflix because Netflix has a couple of their movies nominated, and they're like, let us show these movies that we want in a couple theaters in France, so because then you can say it has theatrical release. But they're like, no, Netflix won't let them. They said no, it's for Netflix, and that's it. So they want to ban Netflix films from next year unless they play ball, you know. So that's kind of interesting.
Well, I hope Netflix sticks to their guns.
It sounds like they're going to. But
Now, are these awards for movies that have been in theaters? Or are they awards for movies that have been on just period?
No, it's just the
Because it specifically say these are theater awards.
No, it's like best film or something. I don't know. I shouldn't say anything about this because I don't know much about.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's cool. CD Projekt Red not involved. Witcher coming out maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Confirmed.
And we got to look up those Zelda. I'm sure we'll hear about it.
Yeah, we'll find out about Zelda. Somebody let us know.
Yeah.
And my last piece is Overwatch hitting 1 year. Overwatch is 1 year old.
Yeah. You love talking about Overwatch.
It's a fantastic game.
It's a year old. Are we gonna announce every time a game's a year old?
We're gonna announce every time a game turns 1 and then has a major worldwide event that adds 3 new maps for free.
This is a year
Yeah.
celebration anniversary.
No,
thing?
it's from May 23rd to June 12th.
But I mean, it's because of the 1 year.
Because they're 1 year old.
Wow.
They're adding 3 new maps. They're adding a bunch of new loot that you can possibly get with a
You're
bunch
saying
of
they're
money.
taking them away?
No, they're adding.
Yeah, but you said it's only from May.
No, the maps will likely stay.
Okay, all right.
The loot, usually for these special events, can only be gained during the special events.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Like the Uprising event they had, if you didn't get the skins in that event.
So I could go and get that now.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
so
think that's
it's-
kind of neat. Can you trade?
No.
Oh, so that's.
I don't really
what
want
is
to get into that
Bind
whole
on
loot.
pickup. That's called.
I don't want to get into that whole loot box system because I spent way too much money
I
for
know.
skins.
We heard about that on
in a
Polykill.
first-person shooter.
Yeah.
So you can't even see them. I don't.
Yeah, you're right.
I bought.
That's why you use the shield guy, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So you
for the
can
most
see.
part.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's Overwatch Turn 1, big event coming up.
Wow.
The CC Heroes will be heavily involved in that.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Congrats to you and Overwatch.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. That is all I have for news too. So.
Yeah, me too. That's I guess that's it. I'm sure there's stuff we're missing. Was there any more games announced? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know.
E3's coming up. We'll wait for the big stuff.
E3's coming up. I can't believe I don't know if there's any games announced. Anyway.
Yeah. So let's move into the Cartridge Club update.
Update.
See, this-
Getting updated. We're going Polykill.
Are we now?
Yeah.
So I just want to be clear that we're stealing intros from Bonus Barrel.
Yes.
3-word review from Kane and Rince.
Yes.
Topic from Polykill.
E-
The topic of discussion.
Oh, snap. Is that where we got that from?
Vintage told us to use it, but I'm pretty sure he stole it from Polykill.
Have we not always been doing that?
No, we used to call it rants, remember?
Oh, yeah, we got rid of rants, yeah. Yeah, so we're stealing that
We're
from
now
Polykill.
stealing their singing.
Yeah, also Unique New York.
Unique New York, okay.
We're stealing that, too.
Just going to change the name of the show to CC Weekly Kill.
Oh,
or
boy.
Week Kill.
Bonus weekly kill.
Yeah.
This is terrible. We are terrible people. All right, moving on.
So we're going to get all this information from the Cartridge Club app, which you can download on iOS and Android devices.
I will be getting it from my memo pad that I made notes on.
It is the... It is
I do have the app, though.
The fastest and easiest way to stay up to date with all content created by members of the Cartridge Club. And stay tuned for possible changes to the app in the future that make it easier than ever to interact with members of the club.
Ooh, so forums and stuff? You know what I noticed? My app, all it does is tell me when the Q-Dogs put up videos. It seems to be the Q-Dog app because I got 3 notifications for videos of them this week.
Where you get notifications from everybody.
I know, I'm making a joke because they put up 3 videos. It's like it's the first time they've ever done that.
And they were good videos. I haven't seen... I haven't seen the pickup video yet, but I've seen the others.
I'm impressed though. The 3 in 1 week. It was Melissa that pointed that out on Twitter. I was like, holy crap, it is 3. So congrats to them.
7 with 1 blow.
Let's start with Q Dogs then.
Let's start with Q Dogs videos. So first off,
We'll go right to videos.
right to videos. We're skipping podcasts this week.
No, we're not.
Q Dogs videos. So the first video the Q Dogs put up was the
Master System.
Sega Mastery completing my U.S. collection.
Yeah, that's impressive, eh?
I got into YouTube because you were into YouTube long before I was, and you came to me and said, hey, you should check out this YouTube scene. There's some really cool people on here that are talking about games and talking about their memories and telling you about Happy Console Gamer. Focused mostly on
Passion, dude. It's all about
passion,
passion.
memories, experiences with the games.
Yeah.
That's what I started listening to YouTube for. I didn't start listening to it for reaction shots.
No.
And I didn't start listening to it for, mediocre reviews done by people that aren't professionals.
Is that us?
Yeah. I started listening to it to hear people's experiences, people's passions, people's histories with these games, because that is a conversation you can have. You don't go to a bar and then review a game to somebody. You go to a bar and tell them how you played a game and tell them how you felt playing it,
That's a sweet bar. I want to go there.
We are. Chicago, 2018.
Hey-o!
So,
So
Q Dogs put
sorry.
up this video. It's 40 minutes long. Anybody who is a longtime listener of this show, I have a general cutoff of videos at around 10 minutes for the most
That's
part.
up. You've gone up.
Well, 5 is a guaranteed watch. 10 is a watch if you're on the club and I like you.
Yeah.
Anything beyond that is I need to really be committed to seeing this. Either the topic has to really grab me, or you have to be not wearing pants.
Also applies to Eric.
It does, yes. So Eric does this video, 40 minutes. It's about 40 minutes long. It's talking about how he completed the U.S. Sega Master System
What a
collection, and he tells this story about him and his brother and collecting. And there's this big event called Rick V Day, which, by the way, is now an official Cartridge Club holiday.
Hey-o!
We will be celebrating Rick V Day every year in the Cartridge Club.
I like that.
July 18th, I believe, is the date.
So everybody gets a game on July 18th.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was July 18th is what he said. Check the video to find out. It's on YouTube. It's on the Cartridge Club app. It's on the website.
Yeah.
He tells this grand story of how he completed the Sega Master System collection, and it just got me. I've watched it twice. I have actually spent more time watching Eric talk
You
about
watched it
the
twice?
Sega Master System than I have spent watching hockey in the last 7 years.
Wow.
I'm Canadian.
I guess I have too.
Although I guess after that statement, maybe I'm not. Great video. You've seen it, obviously.
Yes, I did. I didn't finish it though, but I felt the passion, and that's what I liked the most about it.
Yeah.
It makes me wish I don't have that desire to complete a collection like that, but I understand. Like having the Ease collection, knowing that Ease Origin is going to be coming out, I now want to complete my Ease collection, so I can understand the bug. And
Subsets, like,
Yeah.
I need one game to complete Fire Emblem.
Yeah, exactly,
The only Fire
that kind
Emblem
of
game
thing.
I don't have is Radiant Dawn for the Wii. I need
what
one
you
game to complete my Vanillaware collection, which is Princess Crown, which was a Japanese-only release. And it's not even a Vanillaware game. It's just most of the staff from Vanillaware released it on the Saturn.
oh, really?
There's a few minor subsets like that. Phantasy Star 1 on the SMS. I need to complete my Phantasy Star collection.
Huh.
So there's a few subsets that to
Right.
me would have that same sort of effect.
Yeah.
But listen to Eric tell the story. So I'm listening to it, and what I really enjoyed, I don't know whether it had to have been intentional. It was too perfectly done to not be intentional.
Okay.
Melissa asking him questions that, as a wife of, 15 years or 20 years or however long they've been together, who would know these answers.
Already know them, yeah. Just because she knows how
these
he will
answers.
react, yeah.
So, but she's asking these questions like, "Oh, well, was that this type of thing?" Or,
Yeah.
"Oh, what happened on that day?" Like you know that answer, but you're asking it because you know we don't know.
Right,
It
right.
was such a great way to incorporate both of them into the video.
That's smart, using your wife.
She
like
was the
that.
Winston.
That is genius.
It was brilliant. It was such a well put together video.
Who better to play off of you? I mean, I guess other than you,
Yeah.
would be your wife.
It was really, really, really masterfully done the way that they put it all together.
Yeah, I'm always impressed with their stuff, and congratulations, congratulations to Eric.
So then they launched they uploaded their weekly Q-Dog vlog.
Oh yeah, I have a note for that. What was it? Oh, the Swiss Chalet sauce, the dipping sauce.
Yeah, that's dipping sauce for your chicken.
Chicken. Yeah.
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 So
James,
make a chicken
or,
breast, and you can dip that in there.
Yeah, James sent it to them from.
I also dip my rolls in it sometimes.
Yeah, I actually prefer my rolls in it over the chicken.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? I'm not a big fan of it though. I'm not a huge fan of.
It's not spectacular. It's not. I don't enjoy it enough that I would send it to another country. But if I'm at Swiss Chalet, which I rarely am, but if I am, I'll get it.
I'll use it, yeah, for sure. They did have Chalet dip flavored Lays for a while.
Were they any good?
Didn't try them. James might know. Also, ketchup chips. I actually really like ketchup chips.
I was 7 years old once and I ate a bag of ketchup chips and I vomited everywhere.
I remember.
Now, I may have also been ill.
I remember you telling me this.
But that's why I don't eat ketchup chips now. The smell of them makes me nauseous.
I snuck into the kitchen and ate Oreos when I was very, very wee. We were still living on Bruce. And then I went back and laid under the blanket on the couch before Mom seen me. And I had to throw up. And it was because of the Oreos. And I didn't want to throw up because then she would know I ate them. So I lay there and then I threw up like a fountain. I just didn't get up. I just laid still and threw up in the air. And it went all over me and my blanket.
That's disgusting.
And I couldn't eat Oreos for like 15 years.
That's disgusting.
Sorry, listeners.
I had an Oreo milkshake today at Burger King.
Oh, sorry. So did I when I was 4.
Eric made a reference in that about how if Melissa altered his spreadsheet that she'd have to alter 30 revisions as well.
Whoa.
Because he must just revise it as he goes along.
So he has all those backups.
Yeah, so he can go back and say when he started, here's where it was.
That's cool. That is so cool.
Every time he tells me, every time we find out a little bit more, every time we peel a layer off of the onion that is Eric, every time we have that extra glimpse into the Q-Dog house, I want to be there even more.
Yeah.
He must have the most organized and well-behaved children.
Just imagine that underwear drawer.
Oh, buddy. It's chaos. So I fold my socks together, I roll them up into a ball, and I line them up in 2 rows.
Even more than I do.
I fold my underwear 3 times, and then stack them in 2
Wow,
rows.
that's very organized.
Like this, like one vertical, like an L.
Why?
And then the socks fill this side, the underwear goes there.
Oh my
and
God,
the gap in the middle, the square that's left in the middle is for belts. When I put them away. When Colleen puts them away, she opens the drawer and she dumps the basket in.
Now you're talking.
Socks are mismatched, underwear is crumpled
funny.
up. I don't know where my belts are. Anyway.
Anyhow, Eric, send us a picture of your underwear drawer.
And then they had their April pickup video in which Eric talks about how he robbed a pawn shop for a bunch of N64 and Super Nintendo games.
Oh my gosh, I've been waiting to see that haul. I haven't seen that video yet.
Yeah. Robbed them.
Did you see it? Did you get to see it?
Pretty sure it was at knife point.
What were the highlights? I gotta watch this video.
Watch the video.
Q-Dogs. All right.
What other videos came out this week?
That's the only one I have notes for because I haven't had time for anything.
We have STC pickups.
Oh my gosh, I will watch that video out of respect.
Out of respect.
I love STC. You told me that they badmouthed me.
I told
they
you
didn't.
I was joking.
Man, they are mad respect. I love those guys.
Have we cursed yet?
No.
Okay, good.
Did you just curse?
I don't know.
Man, that's what we said last time. And then you said
We're gonna go with I didn't.
Patrick Swayze.
It was great. They got a lot of guides, a lot of newer generation guides. Rise of the Tomb Raider, a couple others. Quantum Break. I actually am interested in getting that Quantum Break one. I might offer Bill some money for that.
Quantum Break strategy guide?
Yeah.
Why?
That's a game. It's one of the few games I want to get on Xbox One.
Yeah, but you have the internet. Unless you want it for a collectible, and then of course get it.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. All I know is that like that guide there, beautiful. Keep that guide. It's gorgeous.
Okay.
Artwork. That's where it's at.
Point to a Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time Nintendo Power Edition. Also, we had the.
Oh, but before we go on, STC Pod is awesome, and mad respect. I love those guys.
There are 2 Flock of Nerds videos. Like, how did I miss these? So one of them they play Felix the Cat, and another one must have just come out. It did. May 18th came out today.
Yeah, the only one I knew of was Felix.
And it's the GTA Greater Toronto Area GameX, a thriving secondary market for video games. So I haven't watched it yet. I will watch it and talk about it next week. Flock of Nerds, check them out.
Wow, that sounds
Miles made a great comment on last week's video. Remember we talked about participation trophies, and I was very rational and calm in my stance on those.
Surprisingly, I mean, you were a little worked up.
Miles gave me a counterpoint on the forums to it.
Ooh.
And that maybe the participation trophy isn't to say, hey, you're all special, but it's to say winning isn't what's important here, and maybe you should focus on these other benefits that you gain from these sports and these events.
But you gain the team and the friendship. That's what you gain. Winning is just a bonus.
Yeah, go and read his comment on the forums. It's really, really well worded.
Sure
I don't want to
way better worded.
Paraphrase it and not do it justice.
Okay, cool.
But he gave
If it's from Miles, I know it's good.
Gave me some food for thought. Oh, and Lowe has a YouTube channel.
What?
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Is there another low?
Nintendo. Lowe Burton.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, well, what is it?
2125 Pennsylvania Avenue. Low
Oh.
Michelle Burton has.
Is that really her middle name?
No.
Might be.
Like, I mean, if it is, that's a. If
So
it is, I'm buying a lottery ticket.
what is it? Let's Plays?
No, she has
Reviews?
she has 5 videos of like gameplay from games that
Okay.
she was playing and she did blogs on.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But she has a New York City Comic Con video where she has like Polaroid photos that she took while she was there. It's amazing. It's you just see the photos and there's a white background in the photos. New York is playing in like elevator music.
Oh,
you
cool.
see her put the picture in front of the camera.
Sold.
Throws it. I watched it last night. We were eating supper. We have a rule of the house, a hard rule of the house. No electronics at the table for supper.
That's fair.
And I had started watching this before supper came out, and Colleen came out and sat down, and she was like, you gotta put your iPad away at supper time. And I said, you shut your mouth. I'm finishing this video.
That does sound like what would happen here.
Yeah.
So I believe you.
Anyway, can I stay at your place tonight? No, Lo has a video. We're
Check out Lowe's
subscribed.
YouTube. Okay, good.
And then she games
How often does she post?
on YouTube. This one was 5 days ago.
Oh my god, this is what's current. All right, I'm down. Let's do it. Also, she's doing a giveaway right
And
now.
I had no idea she had. Oh, yes.
We should shout that out because I'm entered in it now.
Yep.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't shout it out.
You don't want to share?
I would like to.
And then she games on Twitter. On Twitter she's at Nintendo.
Yeah.
Her blog is And Then She Games. She's giving away a copy of Horizon Zero Dawn payment and as well
Physical copy.
physical copy.
That's crazy.
And as well Near Automata.
Physical.
All you have to do is find the tweets that are giving them away on her Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a response. You have to tell her what your robot pet would be.
Well, the questions are in the picture, so just respond to the question in the picture.
Right.
I don't want to ruin it. I want people to read it.
Okay. Your answers were great.
Now, you like those? Thank you.
I liked your answer for the what would your post-apocalyptic weapon.
Nothing beats what I said. I won't ruin it, I guess. Okay, cool.
I think that also covers blogs.
Yeah.
None are written this week, I don't think. I'm loading. You go.
Well, the rest of mine are podcasts, so I just jump right into it. Actually, before
She
I get
actually wrote a blog about New York Comic Con, so check that out.
Oh, there you go. That's probably what the footage is for then. I guess before I get to podcasts, I just, on my way here, somebody posted something about really bad chess. It's an app where it's chess, but it randomizes your pieces. They're not in the set order that chess is played in. So we're all going to get it, I guess, and try it out.
Cool.
By this time next week, we may not be playing it, but at the moment, we are playing it. Congrats. All right, so that's done.
Also, so now moving into Jared from Retro Revolutions said
yes,
he will have a
Jared.
video up Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We're recording Thursday night, so
Yeah. Also, if you haven't watched his last one, it's another. He's furthering the PSP console mod, so check that out. Also, I know that there are some big collabs coming up. I'm not going to spoil anything here, but be prepared for some Cartridge Club collabs.
which one? Because I know of a big one too.
Well, there's a few, but I'm not going to get into it.
Well, I want to hear now.
This is spoiler. Well, I'll tell you later.
Could you tell me now?
I know it's
I'll let it
a
up.
tease. You will not.
All right.
All right. Moving on.
I think you should just tell me.
I'll show you a video when we're done here.
You had a video.
I got some clips.
From who?
From Jared.
Oh, I'm talking about a different collab.
Oh, what are you talking
I
about?
can't tell you.
Well, now you got to show me
Spoilers.
clips.
No.
All right, moving on.
I'm really bad at spoilers.
Yeah, me
You know
too.
one thing I'm not bad at? Talking about podcasts.
Talking about Polykill.
Let's start with Polykill. Off kilter. So
I have a Polykill
I
today.
have a beef to pick with you. Don't curse, don't curse, don't curse.
With me?
With you.
Oh, why?
Polykill's doing a whole episode on injuries.
Yeah, I thought of a bunch while
on
listening.
injuries.
I thought of a bunch.
So not only have you had a collapsed lung
Yeah.
that you were told to rub A535 on and walk it off,
Yes.
you have a
was my
scar
dad.
on your arm that is still, at this point, 15 years after the fact, 7.5 inches long.
Can't your thumb bend 90 degrees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have a couple of
Yeah.
but you work at a place that just feeds you injury stories that you're contractually not allowed to talk about.
True, tactically not.
But nobody needs to know who you're talking about when you write in and tell them about the guy who got impaled by a snowmobile.
Yeah,
or when you
people
tell
don't
them
wanna
about
hear that.
the motorcycle guy who wiped out and while you were holding his arm for the doctor to put traction on it,
Oh
his
my-
skin fell off.
These are tragic stories nobody wants to hear about. And
That garbage truck one.
that's the worst one. That's so bad.
How did you not write in anything?
I also sprained both of my ankles while I was 5 jumping off a swing set and got to play Zelda 2 the entire time I healed. Like, that would have been a pretty cool story, I guess.
You cut your arm wide open playing baseball in a backyard.
Yeah. Actually, his story, Diego's story was talking about ball. And that reminded me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have some stories. But yeah. Oh, a couple things. He talked about how dry teeth makes them squeamish. I'm the same way.
I suppose I could have talked about. I have had 9 major oral surgeries.
Yeah.
Twice I've had to have the gums.
Yeah, your teeth came out.
Twice I've had to have my gums cut on either side of my
Anyway,
bicuspids
we
and scraped back.
The more we talk about it, the worse they're gonna feel that we didn't tell them.
Well, I didn't, because I sent stuff in for the last Off Kilter, so I was like, I don't want to.
Oops. And when he said only one person submitted, it was a good story though.
I felt terrible.
By then I was like, oh my god, I have so many.
Because we do have a lot.
I felt so bad because I thought they wanted to like funny stories.
So right now, Polykill is asking for your stories on. Oh, sugar.
Oh, sugar. I have lots of those.
It was something that I had a story for, and I wanted to send it to them.
Well,
is it concert stories?
Oh, I've done to them. Dang it.
It might be concert
Although
stories.
I do have one concert story where I got sick and had to leave, and I went outside and threw up, and they told me I couldn't go back in.
I can't remember if it's concert stories now. Don't quote me on that. Listen to the latest Off Kilter. Whatever the next topic is, write in. Whatever it was, I knew I had 2 stories for. I felt really bad about not writing in the injury stuff.
I feel bad
because I had my finger that had to be reconstructed by a plastic surgeon. The torn ligaments in my thumb from tagging the guy out at second.
Yeah.
The teeth, busting them out, and then the double infections. Yeah.
Yeah.
The blister I got at boot camp.
Ooh, that must have hurt.
Oh, the gallbladder one that was.
Yeah, your
so
gallbladder.
I had to have emergency gallbladder surgery. Anyway.
Yeah, we are just. This is
I
poo-pooing.
gotta edit all that out. So so we'll do a dry cut from here. So Polykill.
Are you serious? You're really gonna edit all that out?
Yeah, I'm kind of. The latest Polykill episode was a very good episode where they talked about injuries.
Dude, I'm not going through all this again. Polykill's great, but I do have other notes for Polykill. The dry teeth thing, the thought of biting on paper towel, for example, makes me cringe. So I understand how his dry teeth thing he doesn't like. Also, you know what else I don't like? You know how people don't like nails on chalkboard?
Yeah.
I don't care about that, but nails on cardboard? Oh god.
Styrofoam.
No, styrofoam I'm fine. Chalkboard fine. Cardboard, I don't know what it is.
Your own nails or any nails?
Any nails. Oh my god, even seeing it? Nah, I shouldn't have told you. Nah, stop. That's not...
Weird.
That ain't right. That ain't right. I gave you my kryptonite.
That's right.
Anyway, Diego's dog chase. It was. Would you stop? God, this is bad podcasting. Diego's dog chasing story was very. It felt Sandlot to me. You know what I mean?
Big time.
I loved it.
At first, I thought he had stolen it from Sandlot.
Yeah, me too.
I kept waiting for his buddy Squints to pretend to be passed out in the bottom of the pool.
Yeah. But then when he hit his balls, I was like, oh man.
Yeah, that's not Sandlot. That's not.
No, that must have hurt. I'll spoiler it, I guess I should have said.
Yeah.
Also, I believe Trav. It was Trav's story. He was talking about he was at a party and he heard somebody throw up, but he described it in a very funny way. Do you remember what it was?
Oh, so it was.
It was like okay, I'm trying to remember too. He said it was like
Something in a tarp, wasn't it?
Yeah, somebody pouring a vat of chowder on a tarp. It was a trampoline or a tarp or something like that. And I was like, oh my god. It's a good show. It was a very good description. Off Kilter. It's surprising the good shows you get when you're not talking about.
I have a good vomit story too from New Year's Eve when I drank I drank that 40-ounce Revuzo with Nadine's niece.
Yeah.
And the two of us thought we were awesome, and then we drank a bottle of Baja Rosa, a quart of that.
Ugh.
And then I ate a plate of scallops.
Oh, dude.
And she threw up all over the bathroom, and I threw up all over the patio.
That literally made chowder.
and I blamed it on the scallops. I was like, these scallops are bad.
Oh my god. That's funny.
I just want to hang out with Jake and Trav all the time.
I just wish everybody lived here.
Imagine how much fun that would be.
It'd be pretty cool, actually.
I don't live here. There's no there's very little. I'd like to live somewhere where games are abundant.
Yeah, you want to move to the States with me? Vintage will house us.
Next up.
All right, moving on. What do you want to do next?
My job's not transferable to the States.
You know what we're going to do next? Sort of respect. Hashtag respect.
STC.
STC pod. Those guys are amazing.
Questions got answered.
Joe offered to buy me food.
Yeah.
I was blown away.
Couldn't believe he won't. So he flat out said, I'm taking a hug when I get to Barrie.
Yeah.
But he turned down the group hug for a little dance.
Yeah, he's going to get the group hug anyway.
Well, yeah.
Why does he have to dance for it? Don't make him dance for it.
Because Colleen
give him a hug out of respect.
So then they're talking about slow dancing, and Colleen's driving us to work.
Oh, yeah, you guys listen to it together.
Colleen's driving to work, and Joe's talking about him. I was going to slow dance with Colleen. And Bill's like, so where are your hands going to be?
Yeah.
Joe's like, I'm going to put them around her waist.
Yeah.
So Bill says, oh, like in high school. And Joe instantly clears it up. I don't know, like around behind her. I'll pull her close. We'll be crotch to crotch.
Yeah.
Colleen's driving. We're in traffic, and she's like, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah, she got excited, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I said, "Are you upset about this? Or are you not upset about this?" And she's like, "Well, where are his hands gonna be?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Excuse me."
Which highway goes to Ontario?
What exit do I take to get to Barrie now?
But no, great story overall.
Oh, great story.
Oh, Joe accidentally called Flock of Nerds Flock of Birds. I like that a lot.
Yep.
I laughed.
Bill's answer to Colleen's question of whether or not she could borrow his PJs was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
She said that's okay. She'll borrow those.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to listen to the
What did
show
he
to
call
hear
him?
what his answer was.
Are we allowed to say
pants.
it?
Comfy
Okay.
pants. No, the other thing that he said.
Oh, I think I'm.
His actual PJs.
Oh! Any day. Any day.
Great episode. Those guys are awesome. I love the STC Answers format. I can't wait till we get another show based like that. I like how they just do it once in a while so they have a bunch to answer.
Bill also said that he will not watch something go to spite sometimes.
Yeah.
I loved it because I've not seen Titanic.
That's so good. You have to watch it.
I just, for some reason, I just missed it at the time it came out, and then people got so up on it, and I was just like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just moving on. Although, you know what?
You can watch it whenever, though.
Vintage kind of does this with Breaking Bad right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Vintage does that with a lot of stuff. Vintage is, he's set in his ways. Like, he swore up and down that DS9 was terrible. And he eventually watched it.
But now he likes it.
Like 30 years after the fact, he has watched it. And he's like, oh, you know what? Deep Space Nine's not bad.
Yep. Oh, sorry for the squeak.
That's okay.
Yeah, so what else I got here? Oh, Bill said, well, I asked him a question about who they replaced with. And Bill said he would probably go on his own.
I would listen to that.
I would too. And you know what? He could still do that even while still doing STC. He could still do his own. Because he talks about things that like Joe is just like, no, move on. But you know what? If he had his own podcast like that.
Like his own monthly
Yeah.
half hour, 45 minute.
Yeah, because he watches a lot of cool stuff.
Bill
about
Talks.
documentaries.
What would you call that? What would you name that podcast? Just Bill talking about music, documentaries, history, the military.
I don't know.
Ask Bill?
Downtime with Bill.
Downtown with Bill?
Downtown with Bill.
Downtown with
Going down on Bill.
Going down, that works, yep.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I want to hear names. Tell us what you would call a Bill solo podcast on the forums.
But then anyway, after that,
at
Joe's...
www.cartridgeclub.org. I'm trying to sneak a plug in here.
Oh, all right, Cartridge Club Door. Anyway, right after that, Joe pulls out, hey, I'm doing my own solo on Transformers and beer.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap. And then Bill's like, I'll do it with you.
Yeah. No, Joe said, I have to do one by myself.
Right.
And Bill was like, you could ask your guest,
or any of
your partner, or any of the Transformers fans in the Cartridge Club.
Yeah.
And Joe was like,
It's funny. I understand Joe,
I don't
though.
get time for that.
Me and Joe are actually surprisingly alike as well. I share a lot of similarities with both these guys. Because I'm very...
You're both infatuated with me and Bill?
Yeah, exactly. We just love to rub my nails up and down each of your backs.
What if our backs were like this?
Oh! That ain't right. I'm making sure there's no cardboard in here ever again.
That's fun. That's fantastic.
I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
I almost cursed.
Something about Joe. He was going to do solo and...
Solo podcast.
And then something else.
I would call it Bill's Speakeasy. Speakeasy with Bill. Bill speaks. Bill talks. Like TED Talks, but with Bill.
Bill Talks?
Bill
I like
talks.
it.
Yeah.
Either way, I would listen.
Whatever. Put it on, Bill. Once a month.
Yeah. But anyway, I relate to Joe. I understand. Because when you left, I was like, oh my God, I have to co-host something. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I ended up, you lined up co-hosts for me, and they were just pretty much guaranteed guests at one point, because I was
you stopped letting anybody else host. And
I just didn't know how to do it. I got nervous. I was like, I better just take it on.
And then the one show that you couldn't make it, that I had to do on my own,
right.
I brought in a co-host right away, and then completely turned the show over to him. I was
You
like,
did?
It was
I haven't listened to it.
I was like, we're going to go.
So
Now,
was
Ryan,
Ryan.
you're up. And Ryan was like, okay. Because we were getting prepared for it. And he was like, so how do you want to do this? And I was like, I'll do the intro.
And that's it?
And then you take over, like Mark does. And he was like, oh, all right. Okay. I can do that. I was like, listen, you've listened to enough of these, or at least pretended to listen to enough, that you're on your own.
Yeah.
And he did a great job.
That is funny.
If I lost you, I don't know. I don't want to say that he would be the heir apparent if there was no P2. But you guys sort of look alike.
He steps up when you need him,
He
though.
loves Nier Automata.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, then. I can't wait to play that. Anyway, I look forward to both of your solo endeavors. Hashtag respect. Love you guys. Go listen to STC if you don't listen to them yet.
Yeah.
Big plugs. Because of that mad respect that they gave me.
Mad respect. You know what? If you are interested in Transformers and Beer, which may or may not be discussed on the Transformers and Beer podcast, you can also find that on the Cartridge Club app.
What?
Yeah. Do you not have the app? Are you kidding
I
me?
am, but TMB's on here.
Right there, buddy.
I get notifications from the app, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll probably get to that later. And I just
Are they only ever for Q Dogs?
yeah, is this the Q Dog app?
I guess.
I must have accidentally just turned on notifications for Q Dogs. That's good stuff.
Media Mavens had an episode. So I've said it before. I will say it again. The episodes that are just Pam and Riley are my favorite, and this was one of those episodes.
Those two definitely have something special.
Yeah, they talked about. Actually, they talked about a few Netflix shows that I badmouthed earlier in this. Sense8 was one I remember
I
them
haven't
talking
seen
about.
that. What's the premise?
Um,
I don't know anything about it.
there's all these people who are connected sort of telepathically to each other,
Okay.
and there's this other government agency that's trying to use them for something.
Pam has seen a lot of
Very,
interesting
very
stuff.
loose description of that show.
Also, she said that she read Mr. Penumbra's. Or she's
yeah,
reading
she
it
read
now.
Numbers 24
Or just
bookstore.
read- Yeah, so that's pretty cool too.
Yeah. They also talked about American Gods, how Pam's sort of going to check it out because she likes Lincoln. He's one of the he played Lincoln in the 100. I don't know his real name. Colleen also likes him for very similar reasons.
I did not like the 100.
I liked it for the first 2 seasons, then I got tired of them making the same decisions. But this episode is great. And it ends with a letter to them from Musty that he wrote for their 1-year anniversary.
Aw.
And it was one of the sweetest things. Musty said all these really nice things about their show. Told them, how even though sometimes they talk about things that he wasn't interested in
Right.
or things that he hadn't watched yet, that he still enjoyed the show because of the interaction between them and how it was fun, how they could even make those topics interesting to somebody who hadn't seen them or who hadn't been experienced them
That
before.
is the sign of a good podcast.
It is. They're a really, really good show. Musty, his letter at the end of that episode was great. Definitely check out Media Mavens.
Right on.
And the more interaction, like when you first talk to Pam, first meet Pam, there's a chance if you've only ever followed her on Twitter for a while and you haven't really interacted with her,
Yeah.
that you might think that you might be sort of intimidated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's a very big personality,
And she's popular. Like,
and she is. But the more you talk to her and the more I interact with Pam, the more I like her.
She's very real, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Also, you just mentioned Musty, and we went through videos already. I don't know if we.
I'm sure Riley. And I don't mean to say that like Riley isn't a great. I don't,
Oh, yeah,
I just
sorry.
don't interact with her as much.
Yeah, we should specify that because I like Riley too.
She's going to be on our Mass Effect episode.
She makes me want to listen to K-pop. I had never ever wanted.
I didn't even know what K-pop was until she mentioned it.
Oh. I've always known J-pop.
Yeah.
I didn't realize K-pop was a
Isn't
thing.
K-pop that guy that was married to Britney Spears?
That's K-Fed.
Oh.
Yeah, close. Yeah, K-Fed was actually known for making K-pop.
Oh, okay.
music. Yeah, that's how he got big.
Is that why it's called K? Anyway. Bonus Barrel. Did you listen to this yet?
Yeah. Sorry, did Musty put out a second breakfast?
Yeah. Oh, it came out just today. We'll go back to that after this.
All right, we'll go back to videos. All right, Bonus Barrel. Yes, they came out yesterday.
I'm glad you're not moving around in the chair so much. I really wish you'd stop clicking the can now.
I gotta click. I gotta do something.
Killing me. I need to give you a fidget spinner.
This episode brought to you by Amp, the best energy drink you can buy at a dollar store.
Can't figure out why you're so fidgety.
Okay, Bonus Barrel.
Bonus Barrel.
I'm about halfway through. It just came out yesterday. Great show as always. Although at one point Rob called me a normie.
That's a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing. I just
Oh, is it because you don't collect games anymore?
I'm not sure. He didn't really specify. I think he's referring to the fact that I use save states and walkthroughs, but I'm not sure.
No, that's me.
No, that's Rob. That's Rob who does that.
What?
Yeah, Rob. He's been using save states and walkthroughs. I'm very disappointed
Why?
because he is a normie, and that's just the way it is.
He's playing games and having fun.
Oh boy. Moving on.
Rob, I want you to know that I support your use of save states and walkthroughs.
Speaking of you,
You have my support. Your whole team has my support. Bonus Barrel is fantastic.
I love Bonus
I haven't
Barrel.
heard the episode yet because it came out yesterday. Yesterday was a super busy day at work.
most normies have not heard Bonus
had
Barrel
to-
yet.
I had to open the 4 dams to make sure that I properly drained Algol so that I could
What
then
are you saying?
get on the shuttle and fly to Dezoris.
What words are these?
Fantasy Star 2.
Oh, because you are at work. I see.
Hard day.
That
Hard
is
day.
terrible. Anyway, Bonus Barrel, amazing as always. Starts off with Rob saying that he congrats Shelby for him letting her be a person because he gets to decide that. He talks about GameFAQs, or actually it might have been Seiji that brought it up. Somebody brought up GameFAQs they do a vote every year. It's like best game or whatever, but this year it was best year in gaming. So you had to vote for the best year in gaming. It's a very interesting topic. So they went through a few of those
What
things.
year won? Was it Super
It's still going on. I think it's still...
It's got to be the 90s.
It's still
I'm
current.
sure there's a year that was like Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Final Fantasy.
No, there's no way there's a year like that. That would be an amazing year, though. I think 97 is, of course, going to win.
Come on.
Me and Rob actually, despite me being a normie, we have a lot of similarities in taste. But yeah, 97 has Final Fantasy 7, and I think Symphony.
I'm gonna say 93 wins. I think that's not too
You're just
fast,
picking.
isn't it?
No, it would have been. It might be. I don't know. What else here? Shelby. Oh, says a word that we can't say. You haven't heard yet.
No.
They take turns saying your favorite word. Hey! Yeah, because they say that they can say it, even though we can't. So you get to hear it at least.
I want you to know that just because the weekly episodes are now curse free does not mean the game of the month shows will be curse free.
Correct.
Expect to hear a lot of scum Patrick Swayze's on this month's game of the month show.
Yeah, they went all Patrick Swayze this month or this week. Also, quick plug here: Shelby is going to be at Anna Maritimes. It is during Canada Day weekend, I believe, is what she said. She's going to have a little Cartridge Club and Bonus Barrel ad.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So, and she wants anybody who's going to be in the club who's going to be at Anna Maritimes to come over and say hi. So
How far away is Fredericton?
it's about
Are you going?
4 hours.
Are you and Megan going?
I am, but it's not that weekend. It turns out. Yeah, we're going in June.
Maybe I'll see if Colleen wants to drive up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like 4 hours, maybe 5 hours.
Drive up for 5 hours, see Shelby, buy some prints, drive back home 5 hours.
Oops.
Ooh, there's no way she's doing that.
Also, she's cosplaying.
What?
Yeah, so
Is she going as you or me?
that would be pretty cool.
All she needs is a big orange T-shirt and a bunch of pillows.
With a rip in it.
There's no rip in my orange T-shirt.
Isn't there?
No.
Well, we'll take a look. So yeah, if you're going to the Maritimes or if you live in the Maritimes and you're interested, hit up Shelby. Or just let me know and I will connect the dots. Yeah. So that is all I'm at. I haven't got to the topic
I
yet.
actually checked out Shelby this week on the Namecast.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah.
How was it?
I put it on in the background while I did stuff. I don't usually do that for podcasts. I usually like to sit and focus.
Yes.
But I didn't for this one. I put it on and I just sort of listened.
Okay.
And I didn't sink in. I need to go watch it again.
Now here's the thing.
And focus.
Turns
out I still don't like to do that.
Their new season
I
just came
really
out.
wish they were on iTunes.
Just let me get to it. The new season just came out and they just got an RSS feed.
Can't
they're
backlog all their other shows tied?
They might. I don't know if they will.
I need them to.
But anyway, they're submitting to iTunes and all that stuff. So it is coming. So Namecast.
I do like podcasts from people in the gaming industry.
I
assume they're in the gaming industry.
I don't know what they do. I don't know much about Kevin's employment.
I'm pretty sure one of them designs quarterback throwing motions in a major sports franchise.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I made that up, and there's
I said the H word. Is that swearing?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't know.
Whew.
We're gonna say no.
All right. Well, we have to look into this.
What time are we at, just in case?
Yeah.
48 minutes.
Well, you can't edit it out. What was the fun?
Well, I'm not gonna edit it out.
Oh, okay.
It's just not gonna be there. I'll throw it in with that Polykill cut.
All right. Do not cut that Polykill talk. All right. That's all I have for bonus round because I have not got to the topic yet, which is anime game hidden gems. I believe it is.
Yeah.
But that is currently where I'm at with bonus barrel.
I think that's it for podcasts.
That's all I got.
Easy Allies was great this week. I listened to it already. Love that Patreon early access feed. I might try and set something up like that for us.
Ooh.
So
How would you do that?
You upload the audio right to Patreon. There's a separate
No,
RSS
I mean,
feed.
Oh, I see. It would be the monthly show.
I would do it for this.
You could do it for this?
They get the video early. I could give them the audio early.
Oh, would that interest anybody who's on Patreon?
Yeah, let me know if it's worth the effort of me setting up.
Yeah, let us know.
That actually might be a topic for another.
Well, we'll see what people say.
Lastly, videos. Musty Hobbit Second Breakfast talked about why he is no longer an early adopter for consoles.
Well, this is kind of cool because this is kind of what we're going to be talking about.
It sort of sparked why we.
Well, I just said it randomly.
Yeah.
And we just happen to be kind of on the same page.
I was on that page because I'm musty.
That makes sense then.
And Dollar Dorks, which we didn't mention.
Oh my god, we almost missed Dollar Dorks?
Yeah, they're in the app. I don't know why I didn't see it.
Their acronym is double D.
Yeah. Bonus Barrel, BB, Cartridge Club, CC, Dollar Dorks, DD.
Dude, is that on purpose?
Yes.
I love Derek.
I mean, no.
I want to rub my nipples
Derek asked me
on
for
Derek.
what names I suggested, and every suggestion I gave him had two Ds.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay, I see. That's genius.
But yeah, Derek.
We need an AA.
We do need.
Dude, we have media mavens too.
There are, yeah.
We are an
there are lots of people in this club that probably need AA.
Dude, we need Retro Rejects back.
We need. Yeah.
Oh, wow, this is crazy.
We need Bill's solo show to be AA.
Respect, man. Hashtag respect.
Yeah. Ask Bill with an A. A-O. Anyway.
Yeah, how could you do that?
Musty's video is great. I love the second breakfast. It's like a vlog style. It's like J-Rock light.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like J-Rock, but with hair. But then I realized J-Rock has hair.
Yeah. It's like American J-Rock. So
Yeah.
if J-Rock is a Wayne's World-esque romp, Musty would be... That is a mouthful. Musty would be... It is.
Definitely
Wayne's
what she
World-esque romp. Musty would be... I can't think of another show like that. Musty actually... Watching Musty's videos is like watching Bob Ross videos. You can't help but by the end of it just feel calm.
I just get lost in his eyes
He
every
puts a
time.
happy little tree. You know, here's a happy little tree.
He puts a happy little tree in my pants.
Easy. This is a family show now.
Right, sorry. I like when Joe says funny things like this.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable. So that's it for updates.
Oh.
We don't have a spotlight this week because we didn't talk about it. Do you have anything you want to spotlight?
Let me think.
Off the top?
We should spotlight Lo, even though we've already talked about her.
Do low.
That is an amazing... Like, the fact that we get to read her content that she puts out for us for free, and then she gives us a reward as a gift.
Yeah.
Like, she's an amazing person.
She's super busy at work.
Yeah.
She takes the time to write blogs.
Yep. And she's still active with people in the
Super
club.
active.
Even though she's super busy. She doesn't play every game of the month, but when she does play, she interacts and she tells us her thoughts.
I do want to... We're not done update yet. I want to talk about CC Portable.
Okay. Well, that's all I really have to say about Lo anyway. She's awesome. And at Nintendo. Check her out.
Okay. So the spotlight's going to come sandwiched in between some more update.
Doesn't matter.
Cartridge Club Portable going strong this month.
I forgot about Portable.
We are playing Donkey Kong on the original Game Boy.
Got to get that.
The OG Game Boy.
I'm going to try and emulate
Matt
it on my
Bandy has
TV.
already beaten it, and he has thrown down the gauntlet and said that he thinks he can beat it a second time before any of y'all, I don't want to misquote him, before any of y'all scrubs manage to even get through this one a single time. I'm so baller, yo.
Let me read that.
So...
Wow, he actually said it.
That's if you're looking for that exact quote, that is on www.cartridgeclub.org under the Cartridge Club Portable section.
Matt Bandy is baller.
Matt Bandy is one of our top like handheld gamers. Matt has dove right into Cartridge Club Portable, so you definitely need to check that out. As well, Diego and Mark Gisby both crush it on handhelds. I think Mark only owns a 3DS, which is brilliant because it's one of the best consoles ever. And Diego, with his two kids, plays a lot of handhelds.
If it wasn't for stupid having to do our game of the month, I would be destroying it right now because I like that kind of challenge.
Oh, how is Perfect Dark going for you?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm on mission 5 now.
Ooh, moving along
Where are you
nicely.
at?
I think we are at the second to last mission, somewhere around there.
What is that? What mission are you... I want numbers. Don't say anything that's happened because I forget the story. I kind of remember the story. I know how it ends.
We just...
You know what?
I don't know the number.
You're not saying numbers. You were about to not say numbers.
We were bad enough dudettes.
I don't know what that is.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Cartridge Club Portable.
Yes.
Get in on that up until the end of June. You can play Donkey Kong Country on the original Game Boy as well. There are other games
Oh, I
coming
thought
up.
it was like to the 5th. Oh!
No, it's the end of the month.
Oh, end of June though.
End of
We got
June.
an extra month.
You
Okay,
got it.
that's
so you
what
can
it
still
was.
play it next month when you're not playing Final Fantasy IV.
You know I can play Final Fantasy 4 a lot though because that's also portable. But I would beat Donkey Kong first
Yeah.
just to get
Out of
ahead.
respect.
Hashtag respect.
Hashtag respect. I also wanted to mention Sugar.
We should mention our game of the month. You know, we never talk about it.
Perfect Dark.
You should probably play Perfect Dark. We have a club where we pick a game and we all play throughout the month. And at the end of the month, we have a podcast with a few of the people that played. But you can discuss it all the time on the forums at cartridgeclub.org. But we never talk about that.
Remember when we used to do videos to explain what game of the month was?
And we used to do a mid-month video to say how our progress was.
Remember, do you just remember when we did videos?
Wow, that was a long time ago. Although, I went on our YouTube and you're still putting these up.
Yeah, but they're not public. They're unlisted.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
start making them public, but just since the new thumbnail. I get like huge anxiety over our old videos.
Those thumbnails look good, dude.
I like a lot of our old stuff, the thumbnails, I can't handle them.
I like the P2 review thumbnails.
Those are good.
Oh.
But if you look at the old Not So Deep Thoughts, if you look at some of the old, like...
I guess.
we have some videos that are... I like a nice, clean, and organized page when I get there.
Oh, my.
And I have... our videos are still there, but they're unlisted. So if you go to our page right now, all you're going to see is the reviews, the P2 reviews, the P1 reviews, and the 2-player reviews. You're going to see our collaboration videos, so Dear Nintendo.
Yeah, that's what you should see.
girlfriend
It,
versus
and the
video.
crap should just be in the video
and,
selection.
The CC debates are on there as well. That's another podcast we missed. Or did we talk about that last week? It's
know.
now available in the RSS feed. And also you will start to see these show up on the Sunday-ish. Anyway, long story short, I don't know, man. I got rambling there and I'm losing focus.
What were we talking about?
We need to move on. We need to move on.
I have no idea what we were talking about.
This is turning into another show. We're 55 minutes. We got to start our topic.
Let's go. Holy crap.
So,
Okay. What's our topic again? Oh, yeah.
buying purchases, buying habits.
What we buy, why we buy, how we buy, I
You
guess.
start.
Oh, my God, dude. This is a lot of... Okay, so...
Console. Tell us your console. Do you buy consoles day one?
Only the Wii U.
Yeah, me too.
Boy, was that a regret. Why did we
Why-
buy that? Wait, why did we do
wanted
that?
to lock in our username.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I wanted player 2 because we were still on the new Cartridge Bros hype.
Yeah, we wanted to lock in our
So we bought a console
We
on day
pre-ordered and bought Wii U's
Yeah.
so that we could get we were some of the first people on the planet because we were 4 hours.
Well, there's only a
ahead
few of them.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But we were so worried that we weren't going to be able to get our name. I mean, now looking back at how few users there are, we probably would have got them.
Maybe.
But we wanted to lock in player 1 and player 2 because we didn't want to have a bunch of letters and
Underscores
asterisks and underscores in our
yeah.
name and our gamer tags.
Yeah, and then now I kind of was hoping that was going to carry over, but I don't know.
To the Switch?
Yeah, I think
I'm still player 1.
I think I
Oh no,
pre-registered.
I'm Cartridge Bros P1 now.
Right, I think I got player _2.
So now we're different.
Yeah.
And you have an underscore.
See what happens when you don't pre-order stuff?
Yeah. So normally, other than the Wii U, what's your normal rule for buying a console?
I wait for 5 games.
Okay.
I wait for there to be 5 games that I like, or I know I will like, kind of thing.
5 exclusives? So here was the problem I
Here's
had.
the thing: I'm not going to buy an Xbox One. So if I was trying to buy a PS4, it would just have to be 4 games that are on the PS4 because I'm never going to buy an Xbox One.
Right.
So
For me, my problem with the I didn't get a PS4 at launch. Wii U is the only console I purchased at launch as well.
same here.
I was waiting for the PS4 to have 5 games that I wanted, but I ran into this problem where a lot of the games that came out initially that I was interested in were still available on the PS3 that I already owned.
Like what?
So, Dragon Age,
Oh.
there was a couple. Anyway, so I wouldn't count those among my 5.
Well, you shouldn't. If you have access to those games,
But I wouldn't buy them for PS3 because I knew there was a better version available.
then now you're just weird.
So it was like, I need 5 games that are strictly on the PS4 that I want to play,
Okay. Yeah, I see. What
but
you're saying.
that are not available on the PS3. But if they are available on PS3, I won't buy them on there to play on the PS4. Can you turn that light switch on?
I can. Is it getting dark?
Yeah, I should have done that at the start of the episode. But.
Oh, now you can see us.
So yeah, 5 games is generally my rule as well.
Yeah, 5 games.
Xbox One was the exception. I made the jump on that for multiplayer with friends.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. You could have played on PS4. I don't know.
Well, at the time, the people that I thought I was going to be playing with were Xbox One.
Yeah.
And now the people that I play with are Xbox One, so I'm sort of ingrained there. I couldn't possibly leave that group of
I
guys.
can't believe you have an Overwatch box. And it's not a PC.
Shut up.
Wait, can't you play it on the Mac?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I don't know. I shouldn't say yes to that.
Okay.
So yeah, but it's 5 games for me. I don't
Here's another thing. I
like
don't.
Switch. I'm waiting. And I already have on there that I want to play. I Am Setsuna, which I guess is available to me on PS4. I wonder why the rule doesn't apply there. I Am Setsuna and Wonder Boy 3 are both or Wonder Boy.
Return to Dragon World.
I don't think it's
or
called
something.
3. Those are both on
Wonder Boy
my
3.
Switch
There's 3.
5 list. Both are available on PS4. Wonder Boy is actually available physical on PS4.
It is going to be physical on Switch too, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
I think so.
Fire
or they're
Emblem,
trying
Fire
to.
Emblem Warriors, Xenoblade, and Splatoon round out my 5. So there's a chance that I might grab a Splatoon.
It might be Limited Run that's doing it. No,
Yeah, it is.
They're doing it for PS4.
Yeah, I might grab a Switch actually for Splatoon. But 5 games is generally my rule.
You would buy a Switch for
Have you
Splatoon
seen that?
2?
Yeah, I like Splatoon a lot.
It's the same as Splatoon 1.
And I really like Splatoon 1, so that should make me happy. Oh, hey, you know what else is really like? I like so this is something I like, and here's something that's very similar. I'm probably gonna like it.
Yeah, I guess, but now you're going to buy a console for 1 game.
No,
What other games?
I just said Wonder Boy.
Ah, but you
I
can
Am
get that
Setsuna.
PS4. And I Am Setsuna.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
don't
You
know
gotta
what I'm
live by your own rules.
So 5 games is my general
I guess the
rule.
rules don't apply when it comes. You know what? The Switch is the best way to play anything.
Yeah.
So
On the go.
it's hard to argue against the Switch.
But I mean, I didn't
If
buy
there's games that you like.
3DS. I waited for games. I missed out on the Ambassador program because of it, which is still the only way to play Game Boy Advance games on the 3DS.
Not all of them.
20 of them.
Who cares? You did not miss out on that. You gained on that.
I made up for it by buying 7 3DSs. But what about for games now? So consoles, I'm a sit and wait. I like to wait for, like, my PS3, I didn't get one until the Slim came out.
Yeah, me too.
Xbox 360, I didn't get one until the Elite version came out. And actually, I waited till it was on sale for $50 brand new.
I bought a Lost Odyssey
The
box.
Xbox One was actually... Yeah, you're giving me grief.
I paid $60 for mine.
So I like to wait on the hardware until... Because the hardware is nice, but if there's no games, what's the point of having it?
Yeah, I know.
So that's why I wait. I don't need to be on the bleeding edge of technology.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a bag of money, I would just buy them all as soon as they come out. I don't care. Yeah. But the fact that money is tight, I have to make smarter choices.
So what about games? What do you do for games? Are those...
Okay, this is when it gets a little dicey.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I bought a new game. Like, I'm not saying recently released. I'm saying brand new, not opened from the store.
Right.
I don't know the last one I cracked open was probably Zelda, and that's because you bought it for me.
Oh, wow. Well, Final Fantasy 15.
I bought used off Kijiji.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it cheap when it was still new, so that was awesome. Yeah, I don't remember the last new game. You know what I might buy soon is No Man's Sky.
For real?
Yeah, it's $19.99 right now. I have a gift card, I think that you gave me at Christmas, and which I was going to use for Dark Souls 3. I missed the sale, and it's never gone back down again. But now No Man's Sky is $19.99.
And I guess since all the patches, it's supposed to be better.
Should be $20 worth.
That Elite Dangerous is coming to PS4 as well.
I've seen that. It looks...
And you do not need PlayStation Plus to play solo player.
It looks like what I wanted No Man's Sky to be, so maybe I will wait for that.
Jason loves it. Actually, if you go to Technodork's Twitch channel, he has some Let's Plays you can check out.
He actually sent me a link. He actually made a video, I think, just for me to watch.
He did,
I do want to see... Oh, no, that might have been No Man's Sky.
No, that was him. It was Elite Dangerous.
Are you sure it was No Man's Sky?
100%.
You sure he doesn't play both?
He doesn't have a PS4.
You can get No Man's Sky on PC.
He doesn't have a PC. He's an Xbox One.
Okay.
It's Elite Dangerous. We talk about it every day at work.
Okay, all right.
Every day he asks me, "Hey, has Mark seen that video yet?" And every day I tell him.
Bullshit.
And every
Just like
day
you did with me in SDC.
You just said bullshit.
Dang it!
Come on, man.
You can't say bullshit?
No.
Well, I might as well keep saying it.
Come on.
What are we at?
Get out. 1 hour 3 minutes.
Well, if you weren't bullshit me, I wouldn't be so
Well, we're gonna make this interesting. This show just can't be us back and forth like a couple of grandmothers at a knitting bee.
A knitting bee?
Come on.
Oh.
I'm the excitable one.
I'm not even sure bullshit is a swear word.
Well, we'll let the viewers decide.
It probably is.
I would say it is.
God dang it. All right.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
For games for me,
Man.
I have
What are we talking about?
complicated deciding.
I don't even.
for
You
games.
got. I have no idea what
I
you
do.
follow.
So for Nintendo games, if it's a Nintendo game I'm interested in, I'm a pre-order day one, because of 2 reasons. 1, I suspect they will be hard to find.
Yeah.
And 2, no matter how long you wait, that price is never going down.
That is a great point.
Splatoon 1 is still $60 used at EB Games.
What?
Still, I looked at it today.
Yeah, they are very unique. That means
Pikmin 3 is like $25, and that was a launch title, wasn't
you
it?
can get that. That's rare, isn't it?
There's 3 of them at Young Street.
It must be like a Nintendo Select version or something. No? Nope. Dude, that was rare for a minute.
Yeah, well, it's not now.
I don't know about that.
This is the time to get it because people traded stuff in for Switches.
Yeah, you know what? You're probably right.
So for me, for Nintendo, if it's a game I'm interested in. Now, I don't blindly buy every Nintendo game because there are some that I'm not interested in.
Naturally.
Mario franchises, mostly.
Oh my god, I'm going to lose it.
What?
That's like the best franchise.
For you, yes, I agree.
All right.
So
Sorry.
pre-order, day one purchase, because that price is never going down, so it's never going to get any cheaper. and I want to make sure I lock it in and get it, because I don't want to be one of those people who's on the internet that goes, oh man, I can't believe there's nothing in stock for this Nintendo game. I totally thought they would have had that sorted out since '85.
Nobody thinks that.
Everybody thinks that way.
Yeah, good.
Every time there's a shortage in a Nintendo product, everybody acts like it's the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
All
right.
Anyway,
okay.
it's the same people who can't figure out why Tim Hortons can't get their orders right. Because they don't care. They don't get your order right because they don't care.
That is not true.
It is true. Well, you're a shitty customer and they're just doing it to mess with you.
Oh my goodness.
So that's my Nintendo rule. So now when it comes to Sony, for Xbox, I'm really only going to buy exclusives. They have to interest me. And because Xbox Live Gold is so lucrative to me, I've actually stopped buying Xbox games completely because I figure they're just going to give them to me for free.
What games were you gonna buy?
Sunset Overdrive, Quantum Break, and
Oh.
I got Recore.
Yeah, Rico.
Those are pretty much it. Scalebound, which was news that we didn't talk about.
What is back?
No, they have Microsoft has reapplied the claim or the copyright to the name Scalebound, so they own the name. So whether that means they're going to make another game with
Or
that
they just
name,
don't want anybody else
or
making
they
it.
just don't want anybody else using that name.
Oh, those guys are scum.
Anyway, so for Microsoft, it's pretty much wait for it to be free on games with gold. For PlayStation, if it's a game I'm interested in, wait for the price to drop, because I hate to say it, and it's if you're a game developer and you're listening to this, I know you don't want to hear this. If I know you're going to drop that price because your game, most of the games, the value drops out of them so fast that it doesn't make sense to buy them day one.
Yeah, you have to really be committed. I don't like.
Now that being said, Nier Automata, if it's a game that I believe in the developer, that I believe in the publisher, that I want to do well, I speak with my wallet. So everybody says speak with your wallet when something bad happens and don't buy stuff. I agree with that. I also agree with speak with your wallet when something good happens. So Nier Automata comes along. It's a game from Platinum, who is a developer I love, published by Square Enix, who is a publisher and developer that I really love. On a console, Sony PS4, which is a console that I enjoy, and it's an off the beaten path type of game. In order for Sony to make more games like this, in order for Sony to say, all right, or Square Enix to say, okay, we're going to take another chance on a game like this, you need to tell them that you want it.
Yeah.
The way to do that is to buy those games at launch.
It makes
or
sense.
close to launch. If you wait for those to drop to $30, that tells Sony, we don't really want these games.
Although there's also you made a tweet the other day about how you're gonna wait until you're ready to play a game now before you buy it.
Right.
Are you gonna stick to that? That's hard.
I'm going to, but when these rare instances turn up of a unique style of game or a game that's taking a chance, like ARMS, it's a game that I'm not interested in.
No, me neither. I don't want them to take chances like this.
I'm not interested in it, but I'm glad they're taking a chance on a new IP.
Why?
Because you need to take chances. Innovation happens. The magic happens when you take chances. Nobody, you don't get The Legend of Zelda by doing the same thing over and over again. You don't get Breath of the Wild by following a formula.
You don't have to follow for me.
You don't get
put out a Zelda game.
You don't get
it's Zelda.
Rise of the Tomb Raider by following a formula.
That is a established franchise, Tomb Raider.
You need to take chances. You need to go out on a limb and do stuff.
Those are not new IPs. What you just said.
But they took chances on Breath of the Wild.
Yes,
The
you
IP
can
is
take
not new.
chances. But ARMS is a new IP.
All right.
Take a chance on Metroid.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
And don't, you know what I mean.
Horizon Zero Dawn, new IP, took a chance, turned out wonderful.
It was great. Yes. Yes, I agree.
Nier Automata took a chance on a semi.
Yeah, it's platinum and
It's fantastic IP.
Of course it is, but it's not a new IP.
Take chances. So if it's a game, a company like that, I speak with my wallet, and I do the same otherwise. Nintendo released Star Fox. It did very poorly on reviews. I never played it myself, but the reviewers that I trust didn't score very high. I listened to what their opinions were, their impressions, and I decided that's not for me. How did I tell Nintendo that's not for me? I didn't buy it. I still don't have it.
Yeah,
I don't own it.
I think that's dropping in price.
It's not.
It isn't?
$64.
I see it on sale on Amazon all the time.
So speak with your wallet when something bad happens, but also you should also speak with your wallet when something good happens. It's the same when you go to a restaurant. You go to a restaurant, it's really easy to complain.
We get it. They get it. Everybody gets it. You make a good point. I'm not arguing with it at all. So what do you do for when situations like ARMS comes up?
I don't buy it.
You just won't buy it. Even though they're trying new things.
Right.
Which you support.
I do.
The fact that you don't like the game, or you might not like it, you still.
I'm not going to throw my
You're not
money
just going to
away.
buy it no matter what.
Right.
Okay.
Now, if I get into the Global Test Punch, and I enjoy it,
Right.
or Rocket Sauce and Seiji play the Global Test Punch.
Yeah.
Rob plays it,
Yeah.
and everybody with the Switch plays it. And they come and it comes back in from not just the actual media, but it comes in from actual people I know,
Yep.
and they say, Ryan, who. I mean, when Breath of the Wild was playing, Ryan and I were messaging each other hourly talking about Breath of the Wild.
I would trust
We're
Ryan.
doing it now with Nier.
I would trust Seiji and Ryan.
I actually talked to him about gaming more than I think anybody else in the club.
Yeah, really?
Just straight back and forth because we're playing the same games
Oh,
at the
that
same
makes
time.
sense. Yeah.
And we have a lot of the similar opinions. And we're both really good looking. So if he comes back and says, you know what, ARMS is a lot of fun. I really enjoy my time with it. I've turned around, then maybe I will.
All right. Cool. I like.
But as for right now, I'm a no. But speak with your wallet. That's my motto.
It's a good motto, dude.
But what are your buying habits?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
How do you buy? Consoles? Do you have any rules? Games? Do you have any rules?
Do you trade in? I would like to know.
Yeah.
Do you trade in?
Very, very rarely.
I've done it like
I
twice.
trade in retro stuff more likely to trade in retro stuff at the local
Like
game
the
store.
last game store.
And that's as much wanting to help support a friend's business as it is wanting to trade games.
That's a win-win. That's what that is.
Yeah. But to EB Games, almost never. I think Operation Raccoon City and Two Worlds 2 are still the only games I've ever traded in.
And you actually paid them to take it.
Yeah. So that's it. What do you guys think? Tell us how you buy. Do you have any rules to buy games? Is it just willy-nilly?
Yeah, it just has to have rules. I feel
Even like at conventions. We didn't even touch on that.
oh man,
gaming
so much
conventions,
we're doing.
I have a
we
list.
gotta move on.
I talked about it on the forums for Dollar Dorks for gaming conventions. Did we talk about Dollar Dorks? We talked about podcasts?
We did. Remember Double D's?
Yeah, we didn't talk about the show.
Well, I
Eric
haven't
and James
listened
are on
to it yet.
All right, listen to it. We'll talk about it next week.
All right, that's what we'll do.
I gave my how I buy games at conventions on those forums.
Okay.
Pam did too. Thumbs up to Pam's answer.
Pam is awesome on the forums.
She's one of the best.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, let us know your buying habits. Or do you have rules like us, or are we just weird?
Well, we're definitely weird.
No doubt about it.
So CC Answers.
I'm getting into questions now.
First up, we have from Stephen Eider.
Steve's got a few.
Why is each episode of Weekly quieter than the last?
Oh, boy.
We switched, if you're not having the videos, we switched to using iPhone mics to remove the echo and hollow sound from the shows to make them sound a little better until we get our two boom mics set up so we can record like Polykill.
Be more like Polykill. That's our motto.
We have one boom set up now. Sounds good. It's a good station.
It looks sexy.
Hopefully the next one, maybe next week or the week after. I might have to wait for payday.
Did I say that I wanted to rub my nipples on Derek earlier?
You didn't.
I think I did. Anyway, let's move on.
So that's why last one we had the input down too low. I didn't adjust it enough when editing it, so I apologize, Stephen. Hopefully this one's louder. Please let us know.
Yeah, let us know next hashtag CCAnswers. Let us know what you think.
Next up, Julian Vega wants to see our dance moves. Don't be shy. It's an audio podcast, Julian. So, I mean, yes, the people watching the video on Patreon would be able to see the dance moves, but I don't want to do that for one and not for the other. So, if you want to see our dance moves, come to Barry Game Exchange in August.
I will not be there.
Stephen Eider says, no form access for the app is his second question. I sent an email today to the developer asking specifically about this. It wasn't initially in the initial build for the app. It is something we want to grow to. Hopefully I'll have an answer for you soon.
That would be amazing. Can you imagine?
And that's it
Notifications?
for questions.
No,
But
there's one more.
we asked
Yeah, yours.
a question. What is your favorite game to play on a PC? So,
Guild Wars 2? Interesting.
Rose, also known as L'Amour Lapin, said Guild Wars 2 and Stardew Valley.
That is a fascinating answer. Does she still play, I wonder?
I don't know. Do you still play Rose?
Guild Wars 2? Let us know, Rose.
I actually added Rose on Facebook this week.
What?
She is...
You have Facebook?
Rose is the third person I have sent a friend request to
Ever?
in like a year and a half.
Wow.
I normally don't send friend requests.
And the first two were also to Rose.
Yeah, and she declined them both.
This one she accepted.
Flock of Nerds, Catherine, said she is also playing Stardew Valley and World of Warcraft and any hidden object game.
You know what? I like hidden object games. Don't judge.
I don't judge.
Good.
Jake from Polykill at the McAxel said The Long Dark by Hinterland Games.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Oh, Jake, you are mysterious. I'm
He
mysterious
is.
and sexy. Anyway.
He's like the Man in Black.
I got nothing. It is mysterious. I want to look that up though. The long
Colin
dart.
Mackin. I actually met Colin in Scotland. He gave me the clacks back there in the Ghostbusters.
Yes, you showed me that.
His are Command and Conquer, Theme Park Hospital, and Discworld. What is Theme Park Hospital?
I can imagine what that is, but what is Discworld? Theme park / hospital.
Oh, maybe it's Theme Park.
So it's either you run a park or you
Gotcha.
run. But Discworld never heard of. Command and Conquer is awesome. The whole series is good. And that Ghostbusters game is pretty sick.
Jason, also known as New Jersey Retro, answered Diablo 2.
Oh, so good.
100 times over. That and Chandelier on Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers from 1995.
Wow.
So I was thinking Diablo 2 would be a great club game like you had mentioned.
Yeah, but don't do it yet.
But it's so hard to get a hold of, isn't it?
No, but don't do it yet.
It's available readily?
I'm assuming.
Because I was thinking
you can get it from
StarCraft
Blizzard.
is free, and there's going to be a digital, an HD remaster.
Dude, that is kind of a sexy idea.
So I'm going to say that
Unless I don't have time for neither, so.
I'm going to download StarCraft now while it's still free, and then maybe pick up the HD remaster in case. Now, that's not to say that that's going to be the game, but one of those two definitely has a strong possibility of being our first PC game.
I would love Diablo 2 to be it, but not for a long time, so do StarCraft first. I want to be able to dive into Diablo and play hardcore with people.
All right. That, by the way, is going to be February or March.
I don't even know who that is.
Weird. So, Musty Hobbit answered his favorite game to play on PC. If you're asking currently, nothing. I wasn't. I was just sort of asking all the time. And he said StarCraft. Which is not why I've suggested StarCraft.
Wow, once again, influenced by Musty Hobbit. What's going on? Is he pulling the strings?
Musty would be the person I talk to the second most on Twitter.
I'd say that goes back and forth. First and second between those two.
Yeah, actually, we have our own Twitter chat called Musty Sauce Bros.
Oh, that actually sounds delicious. Musty sauce. But no, StarCraft, me too. I don't know which game I played the most. It might be StarCraft. I think we
World of
discussed
Warcraft.
this. We discussed this. It might be WoW. I played a lot of StarCraft, dude, for years. For years. And Diablo 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hard to decide. Anyway, carry on.
Miles from Flocka Nerd said World of Warcraft and Counter-Strike were the PC games I logged the most hours in.
Yeah, I completely forgot about Counter-Strike.
Brian, a.k.a. Hokey Briz, said Overwatch. Good answer. A lot of Blizzard titles dominating this.
Blizzard is the PC king, dude.
Rocket Sauce, heir apparent to the Cartridge Club, said Solitaire. Many a work hours spent playing Solitaire.
Yeah, that's fair. Remember Freeze? No.
Free Cell. Yeah.
No, I was going to say Freeze.
Minesweeper.
But I meant that ski game.
No.
What was that skiing game called?
Moving
And a bear comes out and attacks you if you go long enough.
Moving on.
That's what she said. All right, moving on.
Derek from Two Dorks asked, for hours of fun, Team Fortress 2. To feel powerful, Red Alert 2. Skirmish Comp Stomp.
Hell yeah, that's Command & Conquer.
Colin said he forgot about the classic FPS games on the PC. Remember Blood, fantastic game, and Thief as well. Never
yes,
gets old.
Thief. Thief was good.
I did enjoy the first Thief.
I do not know Blood, though.
No, nor do I.
Is that the vampire one?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, I'm just guessing by the name.
Kevin from Namecast said Dark Souls, so that's got nothing to do with the PC version particularly.
Check out Namecast,
So
which now has an RSS feed.
You retweeted this. Did you get any replies to your retweet?
Oh, that wouldn't show up on you?
No.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
I don't know how to tell.
Awesome. Killing me.
It would definitely show up on yours.
Is this how Bill feels every day?
I don't even remember you tweeted, dude.
Wow. I don't even think it was you who retweeted it.
Yeah, I mean, I might have retweeted it.
I'm not sure who it
But I
was.
definitely don't remember getting responses.
Anyway, that's the show. We are like a minute 20. We're way over.
An hour 20.
Yeah, hour 20. We have to figure something we can trim from this. So, not the show, but the format.
Well, you could cut out where I swore a couple times.
No, can't do that. But if you are listening to this on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google
Sorry.
Play,
Just mute the ones after the first one.
yeah,
I don't want people to keep hearing me say
please
it.
don't flag us as illicit. Also, give us a review. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you like the show. If you don't like the show, maybe don't leave it there. Just send us a message. But whatever. You'd have to really not like the show to go out of your way to leave a bad review, I think.
Yeah, because it's hard to get people to do positive ones.
Yeah. If you already listen, if you're
Oh boy. All right.
cartridgeclub.org/nope.
Hashtag respect.
#respect. Thanks for listening, guys. See you next week.
See you next week.